Hey guys, so week 231 here on the homestead. 231 weeks ago, I gave up everything, moved to Bulgaria and started this homestead. So let's see what we've been up to this week. Hey guys, how you going? So 231 weeks ago here on the homestead, and this week it's been an absolutely it's been a long time coming, but it's been a fantastic change in the weather. The temperatures have dropped dramatically. It's been hoodie weather, it's been woolly hat weather. But yeah, the highs in the daytime are getting up to around 20 degrees, which is fantastic. And then in the early mornings we're seeing, I think we saw a 4 degrees this morning, and we've had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 degrees all week long. Which is really good for me. It means I can actually get out into the garden and do a lot more work now. I've started some garden clearing, and yeah, it means that I've got a lot longer during the day where I can actually be productive. During the summer it's very hard to actually get out into the 30 degree, 40 degree heat and get stuff done in the garden. But with the temperatures like this, it means I can do stuff. So we've started repairing some fences. We've been dealing with chilies. I've made pickled chilies this week, and I've made chili powder as well. I've got some pictures of that. I'll show you how they turned out. But yeah, very hot. But yeah, so anyway, I'll show you everything else I've been up to. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week. I hope you've enjoyed everything you've been up to. And don't forget guys, if you'd like to help support us here on the channel, you can always go to Amazon, buy either one of my books or both of them. Sofie was the first one, and Slaves of the Basilisk is also out now. Coming up soon, we will have the next book being released early next year. Anyway guys, have a good one, and I will of course talk to you again soon. Hey guys, how are you going? So we are going to turn this little area here into a new treat garden for the chickens. The bit that Tilly's just running past. So over here we've got the chicken coop, and then this is an old duck pen. So we're going to start off by taking down this fence, clearing out some rubbish that's in here from the ducks. They had a little pool on that side, and they have a little tyre feeding area here. That's all going to come out. And clear it off, remove this fence and the gate that's here as well. And then we're going to strim, and we're going to till as well. So this is the before, and once it's all done, I will show you the after. Hey guys, so this is as far as we're going to get this week, because the strimmer here, I've run out of fuel, and it needs a fuel oil mix. I've got petrol, I just don't have the oil to put into it, and I don't want to run it without the oil in there. So this is as far as I'm going to get this week. We've taken off all of the fencing, that's all gone. Strimmed 90% of it. We've just got this last little bit up here, and there's a couple of trees to fell. Bundled up everything in the middle. We're going to let that dry down and then either burn it off or dig it back in. But there's a lot of viney bits in there, so it'll mess up well, it doesn't mess it up, but it wraps itself around the tiller blades. So it'll probably get burned off, but it's still way too moist for that to happen at the minute. So this is where we are with the chickens garden. You can see the sort of shape. It's going to be the same shape as where the fence was, and once it's tilled early next year, we'll plant lettuces, a couple of sunflowers, some cucumbers, all the things the chickens like. We might even give watermelon another go, but in a very small area for me, where I can actually pay attention and keep an eye on things and make sure that they get the right care, rather than doing a mass field and just hoping for the best. We'll actually target some fertilizer and stuff on here, and hopefully it'll turn out well. But yeah, so that's as far as we're getting this week. Let's see what else we've been up to. Hey guys, so it is walnut season, and I'm not a huge fan of walnuts, but my next door, well, my neighbour is, and so I do collect the walnuts for them. But obviously I'm not going to go climbing up the trees with ladders to pull them down. So what we do is we get the walnut whacking stick, and we whack the walnuts until they come down. So yeah, a good strong walnut whacking stick, and just whacky walnuts fall down. Pick them up and take them to the neighbour. Well guys, so this is garlic field number 1 for next year. A couple of weeks ago I trimmed everything off and letting it all rot down. As you can see by the brown colour now, everything is dried out. So early next week when I do the tilling on the chickens garden, I will be tilling this as well. A couple of bits to pull off because they're too big, but the rest of it's just going to get tilled straight back in, and it'll be decent biological material in the soil for next year. A bit of water retention and a bit of nutrient release as well.